So Twiztid kept asking me, George, want to come out with us, tour manage? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm in a position now where they're going to sort of call me when they need me. So fuck it. Yeah, I'll tour manage you guys. So I went out, tour managed them for Abominations. And then the split happened. And they're like, we need a real manager. You want to manage us? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to manage you.
So you weren't, sorry to cut you off. You weren't,
yeah.
You weren't managing them yet when the whole Majik Records Tom Dub thing almost happened?
No, I wasn't even around.
Oh, okay.
I was a junior in high school when Green Book hit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I
was around. I was waiting in line at the in-store at Hot Hits and Rock and Baby to meet them.
Hell yeah.
You guys want to sign this?
I wasn't ingrained.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I was. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I put it this way. When I waited in line to meet them for both of those situations, hours, Rock of Ages, Hot Hits, waiting for hours, never in my life did I say, I'm going to manage these guys.
Holy shit,
Hell,
man.
rewinding back to 1999 with my dad, and even before that was my first concert was Hollow Wicked. But before that, waiting in line at the Amazing Jucker Brothers in-store signing at Rock of Ages, where those guys, Jamie and Paul, were in the glass cases.
Yeah.
Again, never. I had my dad bought me my first fucking Most Tasteless jersey at that Hollow Wicked show. I'll always remember those things, and I still have that jersey to this day. It's just those little things remind me, like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's
never did I think I would manage them.
It's funny how time works.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's devastating. I think in my opinion, you have like the most devastating story in the underground. Like, it's like the most inspiring thing in the world. Like, I love it. I remember I saw a post where it was like you as a child at an in-store with Blaze, old school Blaze, I think from the first gathering. And then when you guys just redid the Freak Show, when he did it, the same get-up, and it was like the same picture.
I had the mark out.
Oh, that's so dope, man. That's amazing.
I try to be, cool, serious, collective, but now I'm like, I'm getting this fucking picture.
Hell yeah. That's where it started. It started, you know what I mean? Like, that shit's in your heart, bro. That shit doesn't go away. Like,
absolutely.
That's amazing. So back to, the split happened. They needed a real manager.
Yep.
It went from, from my understanding, I guess it went from, we're just going to do our own thing to Majik. Like, how did Majik Ninja how did that all get started for you guys? So,
we were focusing solely on Twiztid. Because when we left, we started at zero. Like, we had trouble getting a fucking credit card. You know what I mean? Like, we were like, all right, we're going to do this, but we've got to be smart. We can't just sign everybody and create this record label. We need to focus on Twiztid and building this brand, continuing. Abominations to me was like a lot of people who may have fell off came back on. Like, that album was fucking phenomenal. Joe Strange and Twiztid nailed it, I thought.
Absolutely.
And we continue end of 2012. The public didn't know there was a split, but it was all happening. And then 13 was a new nightmare, and the merchandise, we started getting the groove on things. And then in 2014, we knew it was time to really expand. And how do we expand? Okay, well, the ROC is a given. Blaze is a given. But let's sort of open the doors for everybody in the underground and see what we want to do. We had a list of people, and it's become a point where there's still a list, and I'm having to, say, hey guys, let's wait.
Yeah.
Like, we can't sign anybody else right now. We've got a good roster, a solid roster right now.
Absolutely.
But rewinding back to when we started, it was more or less like, okay, we're so ingrained in this underground thing. They wanted to do something with me. They wanted to. Twiztid was Jamie and Paul, and I got thrown into it. You know what I mean? So they're like, what's something the three of us can do? George, you know the underground. They both know music and merchandise and the business side. Like they've been running the Twiztid business, and I'd say for their entire career. Yeah. I mean, from House of Crazies to now, they with the help of Brian back then too. I mean, the three of them built House of Crazies to a point where they got ICP's attention at the time, and ICP's, selling 1 million fucking records.
Yeah.
And they somehow got their attention. You know what I mean? It's like these guys have had it in them to do something, and they've continued, and I've learned so much from Jamie and Paul. And the three of us make such a good team that we just added more to the team. Mike Winiger, we added
best
Blade,
merch guy in the game.
Knows. Fuck yeah. I mean, his closet, he had every fucking crew jersey under the sun, that motherfucker. He can tell Jamie what he wore 15 years ago to this day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mike. I mean, all this knowledge that, my past girlfriends and friends that grew out of the juggalo scene, they're like, you're just full of useless fucking knowledge. I'm like, it's not useless. This is not a phase. I'm going to make something of it. Fuck you guys. Watch me.
Hell yeah.
It's just, it's not useless now again, I use it every fucking day.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Look at me now, fuckers.
To make the fucking
right.
dopest fucking label in the underground with all that useless fucking knowledge that's not useless for the rest of us.
But creating the label was just that next step. We had always wanted to, and the first 2 years was really about, all right, we got Gang Rags. Gang Rags Reborn was the first MNE release.
Yeah.
But A New Nightmare, we knew we wanted to head that way, but it was too early. There's people we approached right around Blaze, where it was 2014, that I knew we weren't ready. We weren't ready as a record label. It was like, we need to focus on what we know. We don't know if we want to sign unpainted people. We don't know. We were just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So Blaze was a given, but Blaze was also willing to work with us because he knows a fucking shit ton of shit. Shit ton of shit. You like that?
All the shit.
From tour managing to the business end to being an artist. I mean, he's been there with Jamie and Paul the entire fucking time. So all of us together just created this machine, and we learned. I mean, we didn't know everything. We still don't know everything. We're still learning. But we know that we have a solid group, solid employees. Jason, everybody at the office, man. Dustin's been with them. Actually, you want to talk about somebody who's been with them, like, on the road. Dustin's been on the road with them longer than I have.
Oh, yeah.
We like to keep people around, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
That's key. That's key to a successful business.
Well, and people like to be around you. You know what I mean? Like,
I hope so. Yeah,
it goes both ways.
We try to maintain that, and we like our crew. And we like helping the underground. We like any way from the touring side to just getting to know people and maintaining relationships. I mean, putting these groups on our tours, we've definitely learned a hell of a lot.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's been, obviously, just as a fan, it's been amazing to watch. And, you know what I mean? Just to be a part of all this as a fan. Like I said earlier, your story alone is just
amazing.
It's just so inspiring for just, you know what I mean? Because, like, I had those aspirations as a young juggalo.
Absolutely.
Like, I used to manage rappers, and you know what I mean. Like, it didn't really go too far. But I actually met you. Like, what year was that? I don't remember. You remember what year that was? It was one of the first gatherings that you booked.
Okay.
The guy I managed, Havoc, played.
Okay.
And like, you were I think you not only did you book it, but you were stage managing one of the side stages that day. So like, we had to go through you.
Okay.
But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so even before I was Replicon, I was still watching your ass. But
that's it, man. But that's good.
He was always watching.
But yeah, it's so dope. Like, just to see what you guys
are doing.
Yeah, I just love to see what you guys are doing. Like, it's fucking huge. Like, and it's so positive. Like
It's like a breath of fresh air.
it really is. It is a breath. It was Majik Ninja in general. At least my personal opinion was revitalizing to my Juggalo spirit. Essentially, like
I agree with that. I've seen it.
I would have to agree as well.
it was like I was a 14-year-old kid again going to my first show. Like I wanted to buy everything, which I'm sure Mike knows I already do.
I would vouch for that.
But you know
Well,
what
I
I'm
wanted to
saying?
believe, really we wanted to bring the collectability back, and we do overdo it because we get too excited. Like right now I'm working on some HOK stuff for the 25-year anniversary. I'm like, am I overdoing it? Like
No.
it's shit that I want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like it's not, some of it is so limited that I'm like, is this getting, am I annoying people with this? Like I'm just, but I want it. I want this collection. It's like,
People are hyped for that fucking vinyl collection.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, vinyls are going
So we're
crazy
just
now. Even mainstream.
Behind the
they're
scenes,
coming
we're
out.
having so much fun.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
And they're always working on something. And that's the beauty of just having our own studio. We just been dumping money back into the machine, and the studio was fucking a huge one for us because we were renting studio time at the Disc in East Point, and I started adding up how much time we worked and how much time we just fucking sat around and shot the shit.
Yeah.
We're still getting charged for it. I'm like, this is too much. We got to just buy our own studio.
Absolutely, yeah, hell yeah. And the dojo was born, I guess.
You know?
That's crazy.
And my office is right next to the dojo, so it's like, it's good and it's bad because everybody's in there. It's like a revolving door.
But that's awesome, man. It's so exciting.
I'm like, I'm trying to get work done. But then I stop myself, and I'm like, don't be such a grouchy bastard. Like, be happy that everybody's up here working, and, you know, it's like, I don't need to be the Scrooge. I got to embrace how fucking amazing it is that we're able to do this on our own. And you know, with honestly, the juggalos that stuck through it. And in my opinion, I think, if anything, if anybody can take the positive out of the split, it made every motherfucker work harder.
Absolutely.
ICP, Twiztid, Blaze, everybody, they had to. Everybody had to turn it up a notch.
Oh, yeah.
And it might be too much entertainment. I don't know if too much, if that's the way to put it.
Never too
Because I don't know what's too much.
I don't think
Probably
there is
too
too
for
much
the
anymore.
pockets.
Yeah, that could
Right.
be.
I think the split was actually overall good because, I mean, the industry was comfortable. It was too comfortable where it was at.
Yeah.
And then, like you said,
Agreed.
everybody stepped their fucking game up because everybody was like, "Oh shit! Like
Yep.
this isn't for like what I'm doing right now isn't permanent. Like fuck, things can change in a blink of an eye."
Absolutely. And it created, I feel like everybody got some excitement behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
To keep it moving. Come up with new ideas. Keep pushing.
I think it actually brought us closer to all the artists that we listened to because we all got to see
I
different
agree.
sides and hear different sides and actually
Yep.
hear the artists talk about everything. You know,
Totally.
not even just the split, but it brought a whole new light to who we admire and listen to every day.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to say it. I mean, at least on your end, you guys are actually doing shit. On the other end, on the other side of the water, haven't really been doing shit. So it's been pretty entertaining for us.
But you can't say that because even me looking now, you know, there's two different addresses, right?
Right.
But constantly touring, getting in shape, keeping it moving. Like you can't, like, you know, everybody. I'm telling you, on their end as well. Like maybe not as much music got pushed out, but I mean, the psychopathics been in motherfuckers' faces and been continuing it, you know, with the
Yeah, they
with
were
the
all over
gathering
the
and
road
all
and
that.
everything.
Yeah, that's more, I guess, is what I wanted
The
to
gathering's
say.
gonna stop, or the, you know, and it's like, no, man, fuck no. The gatherings continue. Now it's DCG Con, we got Astronomicon. Everybody's
Hell yeah.
keeping moving, man. And you know, sure, in certain areas, you know, merchandise, audio, events, like it's all over the place, but it all adds up to be one collective
Right.
thing. I mean, throw strange music in there. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
they're on a whole other level right now, but
I agree
Everybody. Just a big bubble in the Juggalo world that's like, holy shit. I got options now.
Yeah.
I live in Pittsburgh, but fuck. What shows do I go to? Can I go to all of them?
Absolutely.
There's 4 in the next fucking 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, all you guys, and then all the new up and comers, the Ala Zulilus and the Body Bag Syndicates, and Whitney Payton out there killing it, and Raza Cat, like everybody. There's so much shit going on now.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm just gonna be excited when.
And actually, I'll give you guys a little exclusive. We got Ala Zulu, man. We're gonna take them out, and I want them out on tour with us. Those guys are the shit.
They are fucking dope.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, they're fucking killing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be excited when
Little Ala Zululu Fright Fest collabo. What?
Right.
That's what I want. Yep.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what
I'm
we're
just
working on right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be excited like when the people stop holding on to the split and start embracing what we have now. Like the game is like 10 times better than what it was when everybody was together. I mean, it sucks because of the split, but I mean, people are hanging on to it. And like I see Paul going live every day, and every single fucking time somebody has to bring it up, and it's like, why? Let it the fuck go.
Yeah, let it die.
Let it fucking go, man. Enjoy what we have now and what is coming in the future on both sides.
What it created was people working harder.
Yeah, I love it.
Because that's what I was going over today. I'm like, we've got so much to cram in behind the scenes before Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Before that band's
Yeah, that's going to be a huge.
That was one that surprised
huge amount on
me.
the road.
I did not think Vans Warped Tour wanted us.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, and it's like the big epic ending Warped Tour.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's going to be huge for you guys, man.
It's the first.
But again,
it's the first year I've ever wanted to go to a Warped Tour.
Right.
But imagine all those people that always go to Warped Tour that never.
Right.
It blows my mind if listening to Twiztid for 25 years. Majority of the people I meet in normal life have no fucking clue who Twiztid is.
That's why I want to go to watch their reaction to Twiztid. I've seen Twiztid. I love Twiztid. I know what they do. I want to see the crowd's reaction to Twiztid, especially that type of crowd.
I think it'll go good.
I think
really do.
They'll fucking kill it.
Yeah, I think it will too. I have a good feeling about it.
I'm
It's
excited.
gonna be a different atmosphere for us. We're used to our tours. That's
Right.
all we know. So we're about to step into a completely different world.
That's exciting,
But
man.
I think it's exciting. It keeps things interesting. So it's not always Twiztid featuring. It's like, no, let's go out, mingle with some other bands, and see what the fuck happens.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, you were mentioning earlier about, reaching out to new people and stuff. Like, it was dope. I guess it was 2016 when you guys were just building. I mean, that's essentially the reason they release so much music, is they're releasing the new, you got to build your brand, you got to build your catalog.
Yeah.
You guys, you came with Lex and Gmo, Gorilla Voltage, like, holy shit.
I mean, even with the Boondocks thing, like, I know that we touched back on one of our interviews prior that, like, I think it was with the Dirtball, like, that you guys are trying to get Boondocks into his specific crowd, like, you guys aren't just putting him in front of juggalos, you're trying to put him in front of, country folk that might enjoy that type of fucking music. And I mean, I love that you guys are doing that. It may take him, like, we might not see it in the juggalo world, like, but like he's out there branching out to, like, his specific, group
like
of
Shiner
people.
Fest.
Yeah, like Shiner Fest. That's fucking amazing. I love that you guys are doing that.
Took one of the main reasons why Twiztid took Moonshine Bandits on tour was to help Boondocks. Like, Moonshine Bandits, they were cool dudes, but we reached out to them originally to be like, take Boondocks out with you. Because, again, Boondocks has different sides to his music.
Absolutely.
And the new shit he's been working on, he just finished Turncoat Dirty Project, and he finished this sort of like this pet project he's been wanting to do for a long time. And we're like, do what you want to do. Just tell us the dates. We'll fly you up to Detroit. Just hang out in the dojo with Fritz and get this done. Like, I'm so, like, obviously I want to listen to everything before we release it, but I'm not listening to it being Mr. Judgy, like, change this. It's like, if the artist asks for help, we help. But other than that, if you're feeling inspired, I don't want to be the guy that just shits on you. Like, nope, you are going to do this, and this, boondock. It's like he wanted to do this project, and you know what? Like, fuck it, dude, do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see where it goes. Like,
Somebody-
I think as a Boondocks fan, you get, the murder was a lot of different pieces in one. It was themed in a way, but I know Jamie and Dirty really went down it was really windy, there was a lot of different Boondocks on that. So it's like, hey, what do you feel like doing today? This?
Hell
Let's
yeah.
knock it out. I think you guys, if any of you guys are Boondocks fans, you'll like the 2 new projects. He fucking knocked out 2 projects.
Which is crazy for if anybody's if you are a big Boondocks fan, he's at least back in the day he was never too quick to do stuff like that. He was
right. It was
shout
really
out to
spread
him.
out. It
He's
felt
so
like
happy now. Like, I love that.
Yeah, I don't think he was handed a baton going, here, man, do what you want to do, instead of,
Right.
here, you need to do this. And that...
But we know what he did over there was fucking, it was solid. I mean, but it was spread out. You're right. It was, but I think that was also a time where you had 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
That you could just take a break, I guess. I don't know. It was a weird time. Now, you better keep you can't even put music out quick enough. Just
For sure.
give me singles, give me new content, and then you put that up, and 2 weeks later, people are like, oh, fucking 2 hours later, people are like, more,
Yeah.
give me more.
I'm the same way. I just hope if you're listening, Boondocks, I always hit him up on Twitter because every time he fucking sings now, I love it. So sing
You love
more.
that?
Sing something.
Yeah. He's been
Well,
killing
he's
it.
saying some shit.
Yeah, he's been killing it lately singing, man. I love it. What were you going to say, bro? Nothing. But like just the back to the, you know what I'm saying? You guys are building.
I mean, it's way
you
off
build
subject
this
now.
whole fucking team. How dope was it to fucking get, D12 legend Bizarre and fucking Detroit legend Gordy?
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was a huge fan of The Entity.
hell yeah.
A huge fan of Attack of the Weirdos, the EP that Bizarre did back in the day. Those 2 things, again, and I went through my phase, trust me, everybody did. I know everybody on this conversation did, where it was, Eminem, Feminem, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
it was like, the whole beef, which now is long done. But there was that beginning where it was like, man, that Entity album. I don't know if you guys are fans, but that fucking King Gordy record was just holy shit. So I've maintained a relationship with those guys from the gatherings, from Twiztid, and from a few other, run-ins being from Michigan.
Hell yeah.
And they wanted to use our studio. Random. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, we're on the road. Fritz will meet you up there. You guys can use the studio. They recorded 5 songs, sent them to me. Didn't ask for shit, just sent them to me. Here's what we've been working on. Dude, I was like, we got to put this out. Like, I was waiting for King Gordy and Bizarre to talk about the craziest shit like usual.
Yeah.
I was expecting the usual shit from them.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me these songs. Lit, Cocaine in Miami, Stomp. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Hell yeah.
This is interesting. So we decided to sign Lars and put it out, and I think every week I see more and more people into it. And I think it's because a lot of people had cold feet with those gentlemen, thinking, oh man, we've heard everything
for sure.
from those
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely.
Right. And, I mean, I had that. But when I opened that email, I'm like, man, it's awesome. That's like a checklist thing for me. Like having that just that Detroit influence on the record label. Like I didn't think we'd ever sign Bizarre and Gordy, honestly, never.
Yeah, that's fucking.
But
Yeah,
that Lars was definitely. They grabbed me with those 5-6 songs that they sent me, man.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, just the Detroit connection alone is just dope
Mhm.
for Majik Ninja. Not even the whole aspect of like So you mentioned
you
had an old school M&M beef back in the day, and now you have a D12 member on your label. Like that's
right.
That's
and
like
I
the epitome
that
of positivity.
It was hot and heavy. It was hot and heavy at that first gathering. That's when it was really going. But it was looking back, it's like, oh man, it was just. I don't even know what that was.
That's dope. So I mean,
I don't think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just. Yeah, it's just a weird connection now, all these years later.
So from four, maybe 5 years ago, from when you guys first come up with the concept of starting Majik Ninja, what were your expectations at that time as to how far have you gone past that?
Well, at that time, it was just supposed to be Twiztid Blaze ROC. So from that point to now, it's unbelievable that now we have so many projects. That's what I didn't expect. I expected there to be breaks in between, like the old days. 2 years, a year. I didn't expect last year. That was the biggest achievement. It felt like every month, it was almost every month, we had something. I couldn't schedule shit. I was trying to space shit out more. I couldn't. If I would have spaced it out, we still would be releasing shit from last year today. So that's where I think it's exceeded my expectations because everybody's working and they want to continue. As soon as they're done, we want to get to the next one. And I'm having to be like, I never want to tell anybody pump the brakes. But now I'm like, hey, let's take a little break and let's push this record. Everybody wants to keep moving, which is great. It's a great problem to have. It's not even a problem. It's just overwhelming because it's like, okay, we've got to schedule shit out 5 months in advance, 3 months if we want it in national retail. So everything's got to be in 3 months in advance. From if it's vinyl, it's a little longer. So we've got to be on top of our shit so we don't miss release dates because that's the one thing. We've never missed a release date. We've changed the release date, which was Young Wicked.
Yeah.
We changed it from being Twiztid Shop exclusive to nationwide. And that was just an internal decision that was made. But it was for the best.
Well, it worked, especially after it got leaked and it still worked.
Well, I might as well, looking back, we should have just put it on Twiztid Shop because it would have been out. But it leaked and spread. And you know what? Looking back, though, really, it's like, it got it in more people's ears.
Absolutely.
Fuck it. I think more people gave it a chance at that point.
Yeah, but even though it doesn't really change,
at the time I was sweating. You know what I mean?
People, yeah.
But there was just a certain point where I was like, fuck it. Let people listen to it and give an honest opinion. Fuck it.
Yeah, those people were doing the reviews for the people that were wanting to buy it.
Right.
And it put heads in at the shows.
It just gives the general public a little more legitimacy to the record.
Exactly. It solidified it. Like, now I'm definitely going to go fucking get that
y'all
shit.
think you knew about this dude, but he's killing it, and now he's in Best Buy, so go fucking buy it and take him serious now.
Fucking buy it.
Absolutely.
Stop sleeping on him.
And he's going to be killing it this year with that brand new A&B record coming soon.
Right.
You guys, this year's not changing at all. You guys got all kinds of dope shit that most of us we haven't heard of
I
yet.
just wanted to space it out. That's it. We've got the re-releases for House of Crazies, as you guys know. Lars, that Bizarre and Gordy fucking killed that record. It was beyond what I expected. That came out in February. And Boondocks has 2 in the canon. I mean, all I got to do on the one project he worked on is help him fill in a few gaps. He wants some people on the hooks. So we're just close. Like his parts are all done.
Hell yeah.
So you got 2 projects from Boondocks, 2 projects from Gmo. Charlie's going to get a release date very soon.
And he finished that before 8-Bit. You guys just held it for the Warped Tour, right?
We held it, yeah. So the artwork's being tightened up now, and we should have a release date for that very soon. And Twiztid, they have new music. We're trying to zone in on exactly what we're doing, but I mean, they've been in the studio consistently